In an age of skyrocketing divorce rates, is it really possible to make love last? Welcome to the Falling in Love Forever show with Doctors Barbara and Michael Grossman, the well-known relationship experts and best-selling authors of The Marriage Map book. Each week, they share the latest information to help you enjoy your romantic partnerships so you can fall in love forever. Here are your hosts, Doctors Barbara and Michael Grossman.
I'm Dr. Michael Grossman.
I'm Dr. Barbara Grossman.
We're the authors of The Marriage Map, the road to transforming your marriage from ordeal to adventure. And we love talking about how to make marriages better, where you really can use marriage to be a transforming process where you can grow and develop. And it's not designed to be easy. It's really not an easy process. Because however it works out, 10 years later, it's a very different process. And you need to have a lot of skills to go through these processes, to deal with all the changes that are inevitably occurring in life. So we're going to talk today about the masculine and feminine qualities that occur inside of us. So each of us have masculine and feminine, and in general, men have more masculine and women have more feminine, but we have both of those processes occurring. And how to balance those processes is a critical part of our growth and development. So the peculiar thing is that when you're growing up a little baby, the first year and a half, you've got to be very feminine and just take care of the baby's needs. The baby's crying, you got to feed it. The baby gets wet, you got to change the diaper. The baby needs to sleep, you got to put it on a schedule. And that is a feminine thing. You're just nurturing. A feminine quality is nurturing. What happens? The child turns 2, and what happens? You get the terrible twos. You get all kinds of things happening where the child now doesn't need nurturing. The child needs some firmness there. You've got to teach the child, no, you can't have everything you want at every minute. You've got to be able to say no to the child. No, you can't have that. You got to wait. No, you can't bite your sister. You can't slap your neighbor's friend, and you can't scream and have a tantrum. You have to teach. That's a masculine quality. When you're saying no and you're saying here's the rules and you've got to. So there are different qualities that you have to implement at different times as a child is growing. Now, how does that relate to marriage?
Well, it's really helpful for a mother who's transitioning from the nurture stage to the structure stage to have her husband's support in creating rules and structure, because it is easy for a woman to continue to be agreeable and accommodating to the baby and not teach your baby that there's a bedtime, there's a time to sleep, there's a time to eat meals, there's a time to go to sleep, time to toilet train. These are structural things that have to be implemented, and it takes boundaries. And so when husband and wife work together to create that structure, that's good for the partnership and it's good for the child. And it's a transition into a different chapter in the couple's life, the family's life. So this is just one of many transitions that happen in the journey of a husband and wife together. And
so in terms of how to balance out the masculine and feminine, within the relationship, you constantly have to work on that balance. So at certain times in a man's life, he's really into his business, his career, getting ahead, making more money, getting things bigger and better. That's a masculine role. But then at a certain time in a man's life, he's succeeded and he feels like, well, I've gotten all this accolades from everything, and now I just want to just be in that calm, sweet phase and be nurturing and loving. And the man wants to be more in that feminine role as he moves into that phase. And the woman goes through her own phases, which may or may not be in harmony with the man's phases. The woman will have a different time schedule.
Yes, women want to be competent too, and they want the respect for their competence. And so in that way, and the timeline for each partner's growth in these two areas, connection and individuality, may be different. And so it's important to be aware of where you are in your journey so that you're not, you're appreciating your partner and you're respecting yourself at the same time. You can come together and share and be partners in life, knowing that the differences don't mean anything about your love and your loyalty. It's just the nature of the journey in life.
And what we love to teach couples is about what this big process, what this big journey of life is for the man, and how it's different for the woman, and how you don't personalize these different changes that occur over a lifetime so that you can stay in love with your partner while they're changing. And they can stay in love with you while you're changing. And that requires skills to be able to communicate and share with each other and make requests of each other and understand your different processes. And that's an inevitable thing that occurs for every couple. So we encourage you to these big pictures of things, to read our book on marriage, and perhaps come to our classes, which are really fun. Men love it, women love it. It's really, really thoughtful and very, very practical. And it's also very private. Whatever you share stays very private. So we look forward to having you contact us. You know, our office is in Orange County, next to the John Wayne Airport. And the office number is 949-222-0232. You can reach us online through the website, themarriagemap.com. And you can also reach us through ocwellness.com. Well, thanks so much for listening.
Great to be with you.
Bye now.
Thank you for watching the Falling in Love Forever show with Doctors Barbara and Michael Grossman. Join us next week for another informative discussion to help you keep your love alive. Be sure to visit us at themarriagemap.com or find out about our relationship classes at fallinginloveforever.com.